shining bright. So bright, I forgot
What's up, everybody? Drew with Queen City Constrictors here. I needed to do a bit of an update video on some of the collection. I'm not going to do a full collection update. There's one of those that I uploaded a few months ago. That's got a bulk majority of stuff that's in the collection. We're minus a few things, and there's been a lot of things added. So figured I would just do a quick update. I don't know how quick it's going to be. We're going to try to keep it short, but there's, like I said, just a few things that have been added. So, anyway, we'll start with some of the more feisty ones. These are actually the 3 feistiest snakes I have. Honestly, couldn't remember if I had shown this one on the last collection update. This is a male Super Pastel that I got from Alan Bosch Reptiles. I think this guy's killer. He's I think 1,600 gram, 1,500, something like that. He's a big boy, and he's got just crazy amounts of blushings and super yellow. So the fact that he's as big as he is, looks like he wants to tag me. The fact that he's this big and still this yellow with this much blushing, I'm really excited to see what babies he's going to throw. So that should be interesting. So that's the Super Pastel. We'll try to speed this up some so we don't have to keep spending 30 seconds on each snake, because there are quite a few that I want to show. Next, we've got definitely the most feisty male I have. This guy is an orange ghost. Picked him up with quite a few snakes back in May. Anyway, he's orange ghost. He's got a clutch that he sired in the incubator right now. He finally went back on feed recently. He was off for the whole time I had him, and past few weeks he's finally started eating. So anyway, obviously, a lot of these ghosts fade out as they get older, but I'm excited to see what his babies will look like. He was paired with a head orange ghost female, so there he is, proven breeder. And then we have one that I definitely showed in the last video. She was much smaller than this girl's feisty too. It's this cinnamon female. I think when I got her, she was severely underweight, and she is now about 1,000 grams. So she's beautiful. Actually thinking I'll be able to breed her this season. She keeps eating like she does. She eats like a champ. This week was the first week that she did not eat for me. You can tell how girthy she is. I'm hoping she didn't hit that 1,000 gram wall that a few of the girls have hit. But look at these markings. This is that's a fantastic example here of the cinnamon gene. Love these alien heads right here. So she is beautiful. Anyway, we're hoping to be able to put a lesser male with her and make some lesser cinnamons. I think those are gorgeous snakes. So let me pull out this right here. I'm going to show you something that's not a ball python. This is a recent pickup. Prepare to have your mind blown. A little tiny king snake, eastern king snake. Picked this up from the president of the local herp society that I'm in. She, just a little baby king snake, having a bit of an issue with her eating. That being that she has not eaten. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna try a live ASF with her, and if she doesn't take that, supposedly she'd eaten 3 meals when I got her, and just getting to the point now where if she doesn't eat, he said he'd be willing to trade her out for another girl. But I'm just interested in other things besides ball python, so I figured I'd pick up a king snake. And the fact that it's a specific locality to the area that I live in is pretty cool too. So anyway, there's that. Here's one that's definitely a feisty little fool. Picked him up. Columbia Repticon. It's a fire male. This guy is nice. I mean, look at this reduced pattern. He He's just a killer little snake. He is, this guy's always trying to bite somebody. I wouldn't be surprised if I get tagged real quick. So, anyway, nice little fire male. I've got a citrus flame, and the flame, if anybody's educated on that, it's just kind of a cleaner, nicer version of the fire. But I got it, like I said, in a trade that I just couldn't pass up with another girl we'll show here shortly. Anyway, so, you know, we'll figure out. We might have some plans for him in the future, just because he is so clean. I'm sure he can make some really nice stuff, but you know, the fire, I love what it does to a lot of mutations. So anyway, we'll see what he can do. We've got, I'm not going to show a bunch of het stuff, but I do want to show this. Picked up, I'm not going to tell who, so everybody goes knocking down somebody's door trying to get the same price, but I got this het clown male for $10, so 100% het clown, could not pass that up at $10, you know what I mean? So anyway, he's just a het, but so a het clown male. Definitely want to start working with a clown gene. So he will be the start of that process. Then we will move on to, y'all probably saw the video of the top secret morphs, so you know, I'll skip past those. There's a whole nother video on those, just check that out. Anyway, then we have one that's a fan favorite always. I don't think he was in the last video. Really nice albino, and I picked up a het albino female that's proven. She laid this previous season, so we will be pairing him with her, trying to make some more albinos. But I love this guy. He is not the highest contrast, but you can tell not exactly the lowest. So of course the light's washing him out. But anyway, he's growing fast. I mean, he's like a champ. He started when I got him on live, and now he's eating the frozen thawed, so I can just throw him like free weaned. I'm actually probably going to switch him to smalls this next week, because he's somewhere 500 grams, I think. Anyway, he's not producing plugs quite yet, but we will see as the year progresses. So that's him. Then we have got one, of course, she's in shed because she's like a beast. Show her anyway. We got a little paradoxed Pastel Lesser here. She was part of the trade with that fire male. I wish she wasn't in the shed. She's usually super yellow. But anyway, this is the first double gene female that I've gotten. Just really excited that she's as well as she does. So anyway, got big plans for her in the future. But it will take some time since she's somewhere in the, I think, 550 gram range, something like that. Then we have something that I made a quick video on with one day, but let's do an update on the citrus flame. Got a lot of big plans for this guy. So there he is. Check out that nice blushed head there. Citrus flame, you know, citrus pastel flame gene. He is, I believe, around 400 grams, so we're going to hope that he is throwing some plugs. He does have sexually mature hemipenes, so, you know, as soon as we start seeing some plugs, we're going to throw him in with some girls. Like I said, there's some big plans for this guy. Of course, the light on the camera is washing his colors out because he actually is usually, well, not usually, he is pretty yellow, but again, it's getting washed out with the camera light. So after that, one that I'm super stoked to have here came from Allen Bosch Reptiles. Finally, all these other snakes I've gotten, you know, I've had somewhere around, you know, 60 plus ball pythons, and always loved the pieds. And this is my first visual pied. I have a lot of het pied stuff, but I don't know why it took so long for me to actually dive in and pick up a visual pied. But anyway, it came from Allen Bosch Reptiles, so it's a Allen Bosch line, and he's got a lot of plans in our breeding collection. Like I said, I have a lot of het pied stuff, so got about 4 het pied females that he'll be ready to go to in the next year or two. So specifically one now, I need him to put on a little bit more weight. He's on mice, and I've been having a bit of a hard time finding a mouse supplier here locally in the area. But I just started breeding some soft furs, so I might just go ahead and switch him. I'm not planning on him leaving the collection, so if I can provide soft furs and elite him every week, that's okay with me. So there he is. Then we have got, let's see. Now this one is definitely something special. This is a black pastel, but he came from Alan Bosch, and with Alan Bosch Reptiles. He was actually, well, I'm not going to go into full details, but basically this guy is a poshet that is a mutation Alan got out of, it was out of Africa. He got a wild caught female a while back, and there was a gene that showed up he had never seen before, so he kind of stopped working with a project and passed on the project to me. So this is the I think first generation son of that female, and you know, we're gonna continue to work with that. I have the het female. She eats like a champ. She's breeding size. She's produced clutches before, but like I said, there was only, I think, just one generation, so nothing has been proven out yet. So I'm working on proving that out. So, you know, if anything, she's definitely 100% het, the mom is, and this is a poshet son, black pastel. So, and we'll work on trying to prove that out, and we'll see where that goes. The next one I'll pull out again is a video that I did before with some pickups from Breeder Circle. It was the Citrus Flame and this girl right here. Of course, she's in the shed too. Nice Mojave girl. She, like I said, she's in the shed right now. She actually has some nice blushing coming up through here. I picked her because she is a darker Mojave. My plan is to put my Mystic Male with her and try to make some potions. So I like the purple stuff, so the darker colors on this girl, I believe, would produce some deeper purples, and I'm going for purples. That's what I like. So picked her up. She is somewhere in the 1,000 gram range. She's off food right now. I'm assuming she's on that 1,000 gram wall. But, you know, that's okay. We'll keep working with her, and if she doesn't go this season, that sucks, but we'll just keep working with her and keep offering her food. She will eat eventually. So, that will be alright. I don't believe this has ever been shown. It's nothing crazy. She's crazy, though. Spider female. I think this girl is beautiful. The camera, I can see the camera's not picking up her true colors. She's got this just beautiful golden stripe going down her back, and then her spider pattern is a kind of like a tan or a light brown chocolate color, instead of a lot of spider pattern that you see is you know, black like my male spider. So anyway, she's just all over the place. This is we're gonna have to put her up. But yeah, so there's spider female. She is actually building follicles right now. She's sitting somewhere around 1,800 grams. I really like to breed in the 2,000 gram range, so she's kind of on and off with her food right now. She's, you know, she'll eat for 2 weeks, and then not eat for 2 weeks, and eat for 2 weeks, and, you know, then not eat for 1 week, and she's on and off with her foods. But she's growing, you know, instead of getting smaller. So anyway, let me take just a second here to figure out if I want to pull out anything else. I'm going to pause it. I'll be right back. Okay, so of course there was another one that I wanted to show. This is a het Readyxanthine girl. She's eating like a champ. I picked her up at the Charleston Repticon. I took a few snakes down there for sale, sold one of them, and had a lower quality pastel female. She was definitely breeding size, somewhere 1,700 grams, and I you know, was trying to just upgrade with something else. So anyway, found this girl, and You know, the guy did a straight up trade on her. He was vending next to the table I was working, so it's a guy that I've already come to know a little bit through seeing him, you know, vending at the shows. So anyway, my girlfriend actually talked him into the trade. I mean, it was a pretty even swap, but you know, she just really liked this snake in Steve Hart. This is my girlfriend's snake that was supposed to be mine that got claimed by her. But again, this girl will also have to earn her keep. And anyway, Het Readyxanthine, I'm you know, really excited to work with this gene. I think it does some really cool stuff, gargoyles and things like that. I would love to see her produce a Readyxanthine. So for anybody that's not familiar with what the Het Readyxanthine is, this is actually a codominant mutation, and it's just called Het Readyxanthine. So this is the base form, the heterozygous visual form, and then the homozygous is the Readyxanthine. So anyway, that definitely confused me when I first heard about this mutation. But anyway, so this girl's eating like a beast. You know, I don't think she'll be breeding this season because she'll just be too young. She could be of size, but I think she'll be too young. So anyway, I think it's a beautiful mutation. It's a subtle morph if you're not familiar with some of the mutations, but she definitely has some cool alien heads here. And anyway, it just does some cool things. So she's definitely got plans in the future. But anyway, there are other snakes I have, a bunch of adult females that are just hets. You know, het albino, het pies, and het orange ghost and things like that. Things that obviously aren't any visual mutations, so I'm not really going to pull those out. The girl's trying to escape. So anyway, you know, I'll definitely keep everyone updated with new things. I need to do a better job of that so I don't have to make a almost 20-minute video on collection updates. But anyway, I just wanted to give y'all a little view of some of the new things we've added. And I'm going to take just one moment to make sure that I got everything in here so I don't have to make another video. So hang on one second. Okay, so I will show one more thing. This is a snake that was in my other video, but this is one that was shown as a male when I did the last video, and come to find out this was actually a female. I bought it as a male. It's a male lesser. I bought it as a male lesser and tried pairing it last season with no luck. I figured it was just being stubborn and not big enough to breed. So anyway, I got curious recently and just sexed it. And you know, like I said, I bought it as a male, so I didn't really check. Just assumed that, you know, he knew what he was talking about. But anyway, ended up being a female. I couldn't be happier. The snake eats really well. Actually, the past 2 weeks it's not eating. It's at 1,000 grams, so I really hope this one also is stuck in the 1,000-gram wall. But anyway, this is a beautiful lesser. I mean, compared to some of the other lessers I see out there, and I have another male and female lesser. This girl is just incredible looking. You could almost put, you know, throw the butter thing in there. I'm not sold on the difference. I think it's just two different lines of lesser with a different name. That's really all it is. But anyway, this one looks totally different from my other lesser. So I'm really excited to have found out that this was a female. So got big plans for her. Hopefully she'll be back on food pretty soon, and we'll have her breeding. So yeah, I think we'll go out with that. There's like I said, a few other things that are het. I'm just not gonna bother to pull those out and show you a bunch of normal snakes. So anyway, I appreciate you watching, and as always, comment, like, and subscribe, and I appreciate the support. Everyone have a wonderful afternoon. Check us out at QueenCityConstrictors.com and Facebook.com/QueenCityConstrictor704. Bye.